property, and to our buyers here today, best of luck, your judgment is commended. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request and have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders, attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, when the paperwork hits my hand, we'll be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars though we operate under here today. 10% is the deposit payable under the fall of the hammer, 30 through to 60 days as your settlement date, both unless organised with Rick prior to today's proceedings. So again, that's the auction rules, particulars, all clear, certainly concise, and just put in place to encourage all bidding. Well, Rick, before we get underway, I want to make a few brief comments on the property up for auction. And as we certainly stand here today, this is the type of property and location always admired but seldom available at the exact same time. Evident though as soon as you arrive, endless features across the 2 levels. At the core we have the 3 bedrooms, the 2 bathrooms plus the powder room. The upstairs retreat easily converted there to a 4th bedroom as well. Downstairs, well, as captured, completely dedicated to the kitchen, living and dining space with the additional lounge room on offer, beautifully fused together with low maintenance and quality features right throughout. We are also enhanced as you step outside, the covered entertainment space, decking area, low maintenance yard, and then finally you are underpinned by approximately 426 square metres of land. So one of the larger blocks here in the Waverley Park estate. And then finally, our location. Well, guys, this location requires no further endorsement. The Waverley Park estate is synonymous for its quality homes, whether it's an absolute convenience through the cafes, gym, parks, all those lifestyle enhancing ingredients are truly just moments from your front door. As stated earlier, 10% is the deposit, 30 to 60 days as your settlement date. On behalf of Rick and the entire team at Ray White Glen Waverley, we submit it to you now. Hop, bit off to get us underway. Well, guys, you've seen it, you've loved it. Here. Breaks the silence at $1 million the off. Now, at that level, see if we can nudge it north. We will welcome a $20,000 increment to stride. $1 million is the offer, $1,020,000 is the answer. I tell you what, at that level, should be no delay nor hesitation. $1 million sits the right hand side. At $1 million, 20 and welcome in 1,020,000. Quick bid's a good bid. Straight to 40. You'll never regret the value. 1,020,000 and 40 back with our starter. At 1,040,000. 60 can we say? Go there, do it with confidence. 60 it is. And welcome back in. 80, the next sequential bid. Move and answer. 80 on the rise. At 1,080,000. At 1,080,000. 1.1 it presents. Go there, do it with confidence. 80 holds. 1.1 is the answer. At 1,080,000. 3 chances for the one of 1.1. What? 1.1 straight back, bidding with confidence and knows the value. At 1.1, 120. 120 keeps it consistent. 20 in the stride at 1,120,000. At 1,120,000. 40. 1,120,000 is the bid. It holds back with our starter. Our lamplighter bidding with confidence certainly knows the value. At 1,120,000. At 1,120,000 buys its at its time. Bid sits front and centre. At 1,120,000 the bid. Once now, when I'm finished and silent, at 1. We're sitting in 40, 30, 1,130,000. Welcome in at 1,130,000. Extending that courtesy to you, but don't let us limit you to that. 1,130,000 now is hold. We welcome the 10 in the strides and maybe 50. 40 matches the 10, reclaims the lead at 1,140,000. At 1,140,000, back holds the right hand side. 1,140,000 is the offer. We welcome the 10, we welcome it back. 150, the next sequential bid, move and answer. 140 holds, and again, guys, a suggestion, the location, the offering will not find another one like it. 140 is bid with our starter, been with us the whole way, knows the value, you slice the Waverley Park estate at 1,140,000. At 1,140,000. Once now, no delay, bid holds with our starter at 1,140,000. Twice now, it's at its time, no delay at this level. Do we pass the property into the right at 1,140,000? And guys, it's 2 calls through with 1 simply remaining at 1,140,000. That third and final call presents, and the more you start to think about it, and no matter which way you look at it, this certainly makes sense. 1,140,000 is the offer. Again, 2 calls through with 1 simply remaining. 10 150, and new interest services front and centre now at 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. 60 to we say. Go there, take the 10, do it with confidence. What line, Matt? We got a 10. Good question. Get your 10 to stride. 160 to reclaim the lead. Straight back to 60.
60.
And Sally at 160. And as you've heard, on behalf of Rick, the entire team at Ray White, Glen, Waverley, we are on the market. We sell away at 1,160,000. We make it abundantly clear. If there is no better offer, we sell away. We welcome you owners.
1.17.
1,170 keeps the 10 to stride at 1,170,000. At 1,170,000, gentlemen's bid returns our rate entry, reclaims the lead. 1,170 is the offer, 80 is the answer. Fine. Your persistence around those fives beats my resistance. Welcome in. 175 is now offered at 1,175,000. So 1,175 now holds the right hand side. We welcome the 5, we welcome it back, or a knockout bid towards the pointy end of proceedings. It also presents 1,175 holds.
1.18.
1,180 matches the 5 in the lead at 1,180. At 1,180,000, 85. Walk it back, keeps it consistent. 185 is the offer at 1,185,000. 1,185 is the offer. Gentlemen's bid, our starting bidder, been with us the whole way, certainly knows the value. 1,185 is the offer. Buyers 90 is the answer if we keep the sequential stride. 1,185 is the call at 1,185,000. Conversations continue, they intensify front and centre. We give it its time. Should you require the courtesy of time, please be certain we'll send it back to you as well. Holds a bid with our starter, bidding with confidence, been with us the whole way. 1,185 is the offer.
1.19.
1,190. 5 on the rise to 1,190. At 1,190,000. At 1,190,000. We'll give you a few moments. Been with us the whole way. Again, the location, the offering, you'll not find another one like it. That perfect blend. It is lifestyle, convenience, absolutely everything that you need for your slice of Mulgrave. 1,190 is the bid. 3 chances now. We sell away. No better offer. We welcome you owners at 1,190. At 1,190,000. We call it through 3 times. We sell away front and centre at 1,190. The bid. Once down at 1,190,000.
2.5.
2.5, 92 and 5, and welcome in at 1,192 and 500. At 1,192 and 5, halves incremental rise, but at 1,192 and 5, holds us to the right at 1,192 and 5.
2.5.
195 and welcoming matches the 2.5. 97 and 5 can we say at 1,195 the bid at 1,195,000. 97 and 5. 95 is the offer, still front and centre at 1,195 the call at 1,195,000. 3 chances, bid sits front and centre at 1,195 the offer. Once down at 1,195,000. Again, we extend the courtesy earlier, just being very patient, need the time, must work for our clients, but again, should you require that same courtesy, we'll extend it back to you as well. 1,195 holds buys. We are 1 call through to remain, as heard earlier. We are on the market, we sell away. Once we sell away, we cannot take a late bid. We do not reopen. What do we say? One last lunch for the keys. It certainly presents at 1,195, at 1,195,000. Twice now, auto finish and silent bid still sits front and centre at 1,195,000.
2.5 here. 2.5.
2.5, 97 and 5. Did not see that coming. Welcome to the auction at 1,197 and 5. At 1,197 and 5 is bid. 1.2 can we say on the nod. Quick bid's a good bid to reclaim the lead from here. 197 and 5 on top of the million. 3 chances and new interest services towards the pointy end of proceedings. 1,197 and 5 is the offer. 1.2 takes the 2.5 along with the lead. At 1.2 the bid. At 1,200,000 new interest services. Now's the chance. Don't make it one bid only. And again, a knockout bid towards the pointy end of the auction. It certainly presents 1.2 holds. Bid sits front and centre at 1,200,000. At 1,200,000, we call it through 3 times, no delay, no procrastination. It holds front and centre. 210 ups incremental stride, knows the value at 1,210,000. Picks up the pace for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,210. So 1,210,000. Now bids to the left-hand side. So 1,210,000 is the offer. The $10,000 lunch for the keys reclaims the lead. 1,210,000 is the bid. At 1,210,000, do we match the 10 again? Maybe 20 is the suggestion. We won't anticipation. At 1,210,000. First time. At 1,210,000. We start to think about it, no matter which way you look at it, this level, it does make sense. 1,210,000 is the offer. To our previous participants, we wait with anticipation. One call through, two remain. 210 is the bid. Certainly, definitely not the best. Is it permission to sell? At 1,210,000 only. At 1,210,000 bid sits gentleman's bid. The left-hand side at 1,210,000. Twice now, auto finish and silence. We are selling away for your slice of Mulgrave at 1,210,000 only. Conversations continue, they intensify. Should you require the courtesy of time, please be certain. As always, we'll extend it back to you as well. Multi just on the left-hand side at 1,210,000. So again, guys, we took the 2.5 earlier. We'll certainly welcome it back. Don't let us limit you to that. 1,210,000 is the bid. That third and final call presents at 1,210,000. At 1,210,000, the call for the third and final chance. Auto finish and silent bid holds at 1,210,000, the bid. So I'd love to sell it. I'm just going to reset the clock one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, for these last three calls, we will break it down to $1,000 bid only. Where can you buy a slice of Mulgrave, the Waverley Park Estate, this convenient location for an extra $1,000 only? What do we say? One last lunch for the keys presents. Or name the incremental rise. 1,210,000 is the offer. Buyers, is it 211 to claim the lead? Do we need further time? Is there a further bid or permission to sell? Again, three chances only. We sell away at 1,210,000. At 1,210,000, three chances now. It's had its time to the left at 1,210,000. Once now. At 1,210,000. Sean, permission to sell, or do they require further time? A few moments there, we'll extend the courtesy of time. So 1,210,000. Need to know, as we wait with absolute anticipation, is it 211? Jump back in front at 1,210,000. At 1,210,000 again, buyers. We have one call through with two remaining to left-hand side. Yep. Definitely got the best. Permission to sell, 1,210,000 is the call. At 1,210,000, it's had its time. That second call presents. Twice now, auto finish and silent bid holds the left-hand side at 1,210,000 the offer. Sure. Permission to sell. 1,210,000 is the bid. At 1,210,000, need to note that third and final call presents at 1,210,000 only. Again, $1,000 stride to reclaim the lead. One last lunch for the keys. It certainly presents the left-hand side at 1,210,000 the offer. At 1,210,000. I was just going to meander around the crowd to our starter. Jeff, you got the best. Permission to sell. Appreciate the bidding and also the acknowledgement. Our earlier bidders, permission to sell away. Definitely got the best. Appreciate the bidding also for that last and final acknowledgement. 1,210,000 is the offer. To 11, can we say? Sure. What's the instructions from there? 210 is the bid. At 1,210,000 the offer. At 1,210,000, ladies and gentlemen, make it very clear. Less than 30 seconds now. We sell away at 1,210,000. Bid holds the left-hand side at 1,210,000 the offer. Buys a 10th time. One last lunch for the keys. It certainly presents at 1,210,000. Sell away. Appreciate you being there. There it is. The final and temporary congratulations there at 1,210,000. That third and final call presents on behalf of Rick, the entire team at Ray White, Glen, Waverley. We sell away at 1,210,000. At 1,210,000 for the third and final chance. Auto finish and silent bid holds at 1,210,000. We are selling. So, congratulations at 1,210,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, an absolute marathon of an auction. Congratulations to our highest bidder and successful purchase. A phenomenal property. We have no doubt you'll love here just as well. You can see Rick Cheah from Ray White Glen, Waverley achieving some exceptional results in his local market. If you love that same type of sold result, please reach out to Rick. He'd be more than happy to field that inquiry. But on behalf of Rick, the entire team at Ray White Glen, Waverley, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you at our very next auctions. Thank you.